What's up, y'all? It's Red Jim Dot. So basically, we're outside today. It's Saturday. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm gonna do some tuning to my truck stereo system because I got like a dead speaker. It's not like totally dead, but I don't know what's going on with it. I was working on the L5P, and so basically, these come with a Bose amplified stereo system. And I tapped into the wires for that Bose amplified stereo system, and I was getting a dead speaker. I have the wire diagram, and I tapped into all the right speakers. But when I say dead, I don't mean like dead, like no sound was coming out of it. What I really mean is that the sound was extremely low coming out of it. So I remember that I was having some issues when I was tapping into the harness. So what I did was I went ahead and pulled the back seat off so I could get to the amps again, so I could really diagnose this problem properly. I could have did it with the seats on, but why would I do that? You know, it's dumb. This is basically updating you guys. I haven't posted in a while, so that's really what this video is for. I'm not really showing you guys much of any content today, but I will post some videos on my cars, and that'll be that. Okay, so what I'm installing right now is a rear seat lift kit from LMI. This is the 2.5-inch kit. So I'm gonna basically explain to you how easy it is to install this. So the one thing I didn't really get around is that obviously you have to remove your seat, and there's a million YouTube videos on how to remove your seat, but I'm gonna show you how to install this particular bracket right here. LMI gives you 2 brackets for your seat belts. One for the seat belt and one for this seat belt. Now, do you see that small screw right there? The bracket allows that to enter on the 2 seat belts. That's these seat belts right here, right? So that's where that's gonna go, okay? But it gives you a groove for this screw. You don't need this screw. The screw doesn't really matter as long as this is down tight. But essentially, you'll get a variation of brackets. 2 of them will have this hole, and they're both for the seat belt bracket to elevate the seat belt. And then the other is to put here. You'll see 2 brackets that are shaped like this. This is the only way that they fit. This is literally the only way that they fit. This is a 2019 L5P Sierra. And I did some wiring here for my aftermarket amps, super clean. And I had an issue with my subwoofer hitting the ground. So I called up 2 places. One place was selling a lift kit, but they couldn't guarantee that it was going to fit this vehicle. LMI did, and it does. I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. One more thing to note about the LMI kit. So when you place your bracket over the factory stud and you go to twist on this nut, you have to insert the screw first that's given to you by LMI. Okay, now I did watch the instructional video that came with this kit, but the instructional video that came with this kit is from 2009. It's on a 2009 vehicle. This is a 2019 Sierra Denali L5P 2500. That's this car that I'm working on right now. This is my car. So you have to insert this bolt provided by LMI, so that when you add your seat, you put your seat on top of this bracket, then you will go on and then secure the seat down with the nut provided by LMI. But if you don't put this bolt in and you start tightening this down, you won't have any room to insert this bolt. So you have to insert this bolt before you start twisting this down. All right. Okay, so I got my son helping me. So right now, this is what I was talking about right here. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna put this nut on top because the seat is on. And then you're gonna secure that, do that all around, and your seat is lifted. I'll show you the final product in a second. All right, so as promised, seats are in. Everything's bolted down nice and tight. It's got a good look to it. That's why I said those only go in one way. And this is the best part. So you put the seat down, slides right in, right? Not only that, yes, it's higher, but I'm 6'2", and I sat here, and I have tons of headspace. Like, there's no there's no loss in much headspace. I guess there is for the 2.5 inches, but it's not bad. This is even better. Couldn't do that before, you know. So I got all my stuff there. I can tune my amps if I need to. Yeah, man, this is a great kit. Thank you to the guys at LMI. Put that back, put the seat down, subwoofer box back up under there. This is a really great product. I know some guys try to put wood there. I've seen it. And the guys at the audio shops here in town, they've also seen it too. Do not use the wood, just buy the kit. The kit's not that expensive. It's $200 shipped or something like that, or $220 shipped. It's super easy to install. I just showed you how to install it on a 2019 L5P. This is my truck. And again, thanks to the guys at LMI. Thanks for the instructional video LMI provides. The truck on there, like I said, was a bit of an older truck, so I figured let me just do one more, and that's essentially what we got.